What up, gang? So I made this video recently.
I've been seeing so many people do filet crochet. I had to make a gauge swatch, and I finally figured out what a gauge swatch is and how it works. And now we have this.
Today, I'm gonna give you a simple rundown of what a gauge swatch is and what to do with it, how to make it. So I'm gonna start with just a nice round number foundation chains, just so it's easier to do the conversions and the measurements and the calcs later. So now that I have my first row, I'm gonna do 10 rows just to bring this up to about a square. Right, so now that I have my gauge swatch, 10 stitches across, 10 rows high, I'm going to take a ruler and I'm gonna measure it across 65 mil, and so I'm gonna measure it this way, 85 mil. Now you can take a piece of paper, do the least fun part of this, the maths. 10 rows, and we also have 10 squares to the number of rows and stitches in your gauge swatch. The height of our gauge swatch, 85 millimeters, and the width, 65 millimeters. One row, 85 mil, divided by our 10 rows, 8.5 mil. So the height of one row, average of 8.5 mil. The same for the stitches. So one stitch, 6.5 mil. Take your own measurements. We're gonna label as X, this measurement, and the length Y. So now you take X, divide it by this number, and this is gonna be the number of stitches that you need to accomplish the width of your measurement. And we're gonna do the same thing for the Y measurement. So we're gonna take your Y measurement, we're gonna divide it by the number of one row, 8.5, and that is gonna be the number of rows. So this is how you make a gauge swatch. Hopefully that made sense. Any questions? Drop them down below. So happy crocheting. Hope to see you around. Deuces.